front, especially in this type of meta. It's very hard to play this character and make it work. So
Yeah, that doesn't mean she's any less explosive than anybody in that top tier. I would argue that she's actually one of the most explosive characters, and UKIT, one of the people that can actually exploit her explosiveness very, very efficiently.
It's crazy because I was watching him earlier, and he gets one up tilt with the rest at 40. I'm like, oh my gosh, that quick.
Yeah, and if it's anything, I think his edge guarding is probably, he's an artist when it comes to edge guarding.
That's crazy. We're going to hop into this. Starting on Town and City, very interesting choice. Not normal to PS2 or Battlefield type of situation here. I wonder who really picked this between the two. Like who did bans first or something like that. So
I mean, I'm sure ATATA wanted to ban the stages that like kill off the top really early, kind of deny you get that rest as much as possible. But that being said, this stage is very, very good for offstage games. So if you can find that that nair into the right spot of the Thunder, I think he's okay.
But this stage is a bit bigger than most, so if Tata can get that grounded game going, keep that stage control in his favor, he'll sit pretty comfortably. But right now, UKIT is really pushing this advantage to keep it going. But Tata, with that back air reversal, bringing in that back air, is not going to kill off that smaller blast on that forward air will. That blast on the right is smaller than the left, so you don't want to get caught like that.
Absolutely not. And he was an absolute heat-seeking missile going for UKIT all the way into the corner, letting him know that he's not going to get out for free.
But hey, you can put that damage on, and he can get one confirm. That's pretty much a stock right there. But the issue is finding that confirm. Tata is one of those players that even though he looks unbeatable, he has his weaknesses. But one of his strengths as a player is really just to gatekeep you out, playing in his cage, just keeping boxing you out, and it's so hard to get in once he finds that rhythm and gets in that flow.
Yeah, and now that he has the advantage, he's definitely not going to let the pace up. And UKIT getting caught by the up B as well. I've never seen UKIT get caught by something like that. That was a really good angle from Tata.
Yeah, Tata's got those on deck to hold down. Be kind of trouble right there, but hey, this talent pick is looking pretty good for Tata, I believe.
Yeah, and he's living all the way to 150, you know, with the Jigglypuff back here. That's no small feat.
Hey, that's one stock right here, but the issue is finding that stock. Like I said earlier, playing that box against Tata is so hard. But there's the back here, taking out that first stock right there. And
I mean, UKIT's definitely going to show some signs of life, I'm sure, in this first part of the set. But this is best of 5, so at the very least, if you can find something that works for the next couple sets, that's really going to take him far.
Yeah, you got a lot more time to adapt, especially try out new game plans, stuff like that. But it depends. You also waited a while to get here. There's a little bit of downtime between this and the last set. They both played.
Oh my god, no tech from UKIT as well. Yeah, he's definitely going to be feeling that one going into the next game. I think, honestly, with that edge guard, if that had paid off, he was in a good spot. So even though it can look like either one of these characters is a little over the other one, at any point in the game, they can kind of reverse on each other.
It's very scary because Atata's known for these reversal situations. That's what he's known for. These insane reversal situations that I think no one will ever go for, but that's what changes the game. That's what gives his momentum. And UKIT, not really a reversal type of player, but really aware player.
Yeah.
Really good at tracking, really finding these options, really finding these openings, stuff like that. So it's really interesting. It's like, all right, obviously you can sort of try to track Atata and see where he's going, but you have to be so careful way throughout because if you mess up, Atata's waiting for those reversals. He's just not there. He's just that.
And Ness, one of the characters that can contest Jigglypuff into the air. His disjoints are better, and he does have that air drift to get out there. So this is going to be particularly difficult for UKIT. If he's trying to kind of play that air camp, he's trying to get that space down just where a lot of the other characters can't contest him. So ATATA definitely pushes into a length that he's not comfortable with.
Yeah, but ATATA off stage, especially at the ledge, the dangerous beast, so you gotta look out for that too. There's so many things you gotta keep track in your brain if you don't. What are the ATATA's tricks is gonna get you?
Yeah. Both of these people have some pretty deep pockets when it comes to pulling out some crazy stuff in bracket. Nair going for these crazy, I don't know, he's going for a lot of this walling gameplay against UKIT, and I feel like he's been so good about making sure UKIT can't get any of his big openings. I mean, even though it looks like, yeah, Ness is just doing his typical walling stuff, he's actually navigating around those kill moves. Any soft fair, any hard Nair can really get UKIT a lot of mileage.
Yeah, mostly anything converts off of pop into other moves, especially that rest, if you get the up air going. So ATATA's just being so aware. He's like, all right, once the box here, I can outrange you, I can outspace you, all that stuff. You gotta be so careful about you really throw out.
Fire coming up, and UKIT kind of in a bad spot, but he gets himself out, going back to center stage. And here we're gonna see the back air game that's well to be expected in this matchup.
I'm also I'm very curious about the FD thing. I'm very curious about it, because I don't think it would help out that much.
Yeah, and I've seen UKIT convert off of a lot of flat combos into, into like drop down off flat rest, up air rest, and then most of them work because of the platform.
Yeah, I'm just like, maybe this ain't the best choice, but hey, he's the player who picked it. I gotta believe his judgment right here. But using that first stock got ATATA 100%. Saw this last game was pretty close. But ATATA gets that steamroll going, gets that momentum going, and plugs away with the victory. So we gotta find some attention for UKIT just to find this opening, find these skills right here, and this is your opportunity to get it, but doesn't pull the trigger right there.
Yeah, UKIT backed off after that up he came out. I think after that last game, he's pretty scared to go out there against ATATA because ATATA will just kill him. But UKIT with a brilliant edge guard there, finally finding that angle, which he's been struggling to get this entire, that first game he had.
He found it, and this is where the combos come up, that quick 20% to rack up that 80%, and this is where UKIT's trying to do this tracking, trying to find where Tata's going with the eye, just trying to follow these openings, and especially going for that up air rest. But there's a double forward there,
Oh,
triple
beautiful.
forward, that's a kill right there, and that's the tracking I was talking about, just following his DI, drifting it down away. It's like, all right, I can come out here with you. I'm scared now.
Oh, and ATATA with a sneaky peeky rocket. But UKIT finally finding that rhythm. He's finding those openings right out of ATATA's aggression.
Right now, UKIT finding the lead after last game and has a pretty good lead too, I feel like. You know, at 90% it's just kill range puff, you will explode. But hey, he's getting that damage and shipping away, sticking diving ATATA just to try to figure out just all these things like, all right, shut down this down, I can shut down this, I can shut down that. Let's go from there, something like that, just slowly echoing down ATATA's game plan right here.
Yeah, and UKIT looking so much stronger than that last game, but Ness going to win in the head-to-head if we're just training aerials the whole time. UKIT's definitely going to have to make his advantage state a lot more worth it because ATATA's definitely going to take his number in neutral.
Ooh, beautiful. Then clutch, resetting back to neutral right here, gets the tomahawk grab. Great things from UKIT, putting him back to the other coast right here, and just hovering. We saw that in doubles earlier, just hovering, catching the recovery, catching what ATATA's trying to do with the down air, stuff like that. So.
Yeah, and ATATA hasn't been having the opportunity to plank at all. I feel like UKIT's just been on him, trying to make sure that if ATATA clicks something committal, he's going to dive for it. Any backer right now could do it.
And you could just back away, big Thunder, knowing just like, hey, like a hit, I'm going to lose the stock, or you lose a lot of percent, just step back to neutral, get back here, I'm the advantage, try push.
Yeah, and ATATA not going down without a fight right now. He's coming in with a lot of these hard-hitting aerials. He's coming in with a lot of aggression as well, trying to get the stock. 130 rage, I mean, any 2-3 interactions and UKIT could be gone.
Great attack from ATATA, catching that nair right there, but has to recover, and not gonna get the ledge trump right there. Very sad to see, but UKIT's still just playing so patient, so aware, just trying to find these kills out right now.
Yeah, and Ness can backdrift out of any of those aerials to make them so safe. I feel like UKIT's having such a hard time getting away from this pressure. He has to just shield to get positioning.
That was so scary, that Magnet barely hitting, or that could have been game for UKIT. But still living on, keeping it going, just not even getting hit, just playing such a small dance around ATATA right here.
Yeah, and they've been at kill percent for so long, and ATATA, he's just dancing around UKIT's pressure. He's in the corner once again for maybe the 5th time on this stock, and he's been able to elude that.
Going slow, 177 max range online.
And he makes it back.
That's not going to kill it. UKIT, that's going to kill though. And UKIT dying at the thick. And ATATA just stealing away that whole game. That's literally just like, all right, you're going to play Mation, you're going to play Mation back. Just steal that game, waiting for that perfect opportunity to take that game away.
Yeah, and that's one of those games where it's like, do I go for it? Do I risk it for the biscuit, or do I just chip UKIT down until I can make it back? He saw his win con right to the end. He was like, I know my game plan. I can stick to this. If I just keep fairing you, you'll die eventually. And ATATA didn't give up, unwavering to the end. He's going to be 2-0 up on UKIT in this best of 5.
And that was such a close game from UKIT that I could definitely see this going through an extra 2 games right here. The issue is you're trying to out-funny someone who's been so studied in this and just has great funnies, great way to play the game. So you're going to have to pull some rabbit out of the hat right here. Or you can take a diamond, because that strategy was working. You just, one mistake and you're just dead for it. So you really got to be fully aware, fully spacious of what's actually happening right now. But UKIT are sending a strong message with 75% on ATATA.
Yes, definitely sending a strong message. And also, he's been getting that percent just off of call-outs of ATATA's options. I mean, he's been getting ATATA jumping on a shield and stuff. And now ATATA back in the corner. It's time for UKIT to guess. Is he going to be able to make big on it? Catching the jump out of there? Big backers coming out at every given point.
Not going to get too much out of it. There's the Nair coming out, and we're going back to the other coast right now. And going all the way deep for the kill, but the DK Thunder's going to kill the side. Okay. But hey, the 4-10 we take those. Even though UKIT was the advantage right there, hey, a full reset. We can just repeat gate stock number 1 right here, too.
Yeah, now the initiative's on ATATA. He's going to be back in the corner here. UKIT hasn't had too much success off ledge trapping. But, but he's been so good about it, avoiding those thunders. Big percent here for UKIT. One over.
Insane grab right there. Crazy grab, and both are just really bigly diming each other, knowing just like, hey, go for those 1-2 hit combos, just go for the small percent to add it quickly. And ATATA's picking up that. He's not going for these long strings, he's not going for this ATATA, what he's really known for. He's kind of just like, all right, sit back, my fair's gonna do a lot, my bagger's gonna do a lot. Catching that recovery with that smash.
Yeah, UKIT not fumbling on those opportunities anymore. He was getting reversal by ATATA in the corner a lot, but UKIT just playing so confidently now. I feel like he's rejuvenated. He's not about to lose this set without putting a fight up.
He literally lost those first 2 games like, oh, I gotta wake up, hold up.
Yeah. Oh, and the rest coming out here. And
Yeah, you're just dead.
Yeah, you're just dead.
Yeah.
UKIT, once again, he's showing ATATA that he's not to be taken lightly.
Lost those first 2 games, and he's like, wait, I could win this. I remember
Yeah,
last
well,
time.
if I just choose not to lose, maybe I just won't.
And he did it. He won.
He did it, he won.
Took a game. There
Yeah,
we
I
go.
mean, ATATA was getting kills off of what? PK Rocket, and then UKIT was like, I'm not going to give you that this time. Who do you think you are?
You can finally learn his lesson after the 3rd time.
Yeah.
But still, that's a learned lesson. That's good adaptation. It's like, hey, I'm going to stick to the ledge. I'm going to out-ledge you, out-range you in all these aerials. And he's like, hey, sit back, nickel and dime you. And it worked out in the end.
It did. Nickel and dimes make dollars.
Hey, exactly. And he's about to get a few more dollars if he wins this set right here.
Oh, yeah, true. Are they fighting for money?
They're fighting for winners finals.
Oh, wow. There's a huge one. ATATA taking a deep breath after that one. I mean, he looked like he was so strong in the beginning, but UKIT came out with some kind of adaptation. First time, yeah.
I will say, UKIT's mid-set adaptation is crazy good.
Really cracked, yeah.
It's so good.
And one of the really good things about, I mean, that's one of the reasons he had such a great breakout first thing is because he's not about, you know, having that game plan just ready to go from the beginning. He's all about those layers. He's stacking those on top of each other, cycling them into each other, and if you're not ready for the counterplay of the counterplay, you are not winning against this guy.
Absolutely not. We're on a small battlefield right here. And I also think this is a very good stage for both of these characters just because how small it is, how much you can control, especially with Jigglypuff. And these platforms getting, you know, Bowman, Rest Read, stuff like that will add up so quickly.
Yeah, but it looks like UKIT preferred not to have the plats on that empty, so we'll see how he makes good use of them, even if he's have them, like even if he didn't want them.
Hey, you can always make better choice of your opponent's counterpicking than you.
That's true.
So yeah,
ATATA going for those crazy PK rockets, but UKIT's not having it anymore.
He's respecting him. He's literally just like, hey, why do I challenge this? Why do I challenge with anything I got? Just let it happen. You're stuck in so much end lag. Get a free little punch out there. Take that stage control. That's what really matters. Having that stage control for yourself matters more than anything in the set right now.
Especially when you guys have the same burst range. They're both dancing. They're both dancing.
Yeah, they're just both playing around each other. They're really just nickeling diming each other. Just like, hey.
Dude, and both of them are playing so safe that the only way you're going to get a hit is to preempt your opponent. Oh, finds the sing over there.
Yeah, sing out ledge, doing a sing ledge tactic. It's going to work out, just waiting up the up smash. There's a pound to come in, and here's a little combo to get you started, UKIT. There we go.
Okay, you got to hit him with the 2-piece chicken combo from Kings.
No.
Ooh, UKIT threatening so much downer, and he's just going in and out of ATATA right now.
Yeah, and this is a different UKIT we saw the last 2 games. Just
Oh, yeah.
Being a dominant force, really adaptation to these players. Just like, hey, I know your strategy, let me do your strategy back to you, and is doing it even better because how much Puff can wall out people.
Yeah, the first game we've really seen UKIT take a commanding lead right in the beginning and kind of hold it for a really long time because ATATA is so good at stealing back his turn.
Yeah, that is the back. Not gonna kill.
Wow.
Wow. Great DI from UKIT right there. Barely
Absolutely.
living to a Bigfoot thread.
But ATATA, one man to confirm his kills is ATATA.
Hey, that's all you got. 86 extra credit. You got a B+ on that assignment right there. So we're gonna keep it going, try to finish the semester right here.
Oh, ATATA not going to get away with a lot of these committal moves here. Will we see an edge guard from UKIT once again?
Not gonna get it. Just gonna sit back, wait for it, get this percent. He knows his back air, his nair are gonna kill at these percents at the ledge right here. So why risk anything?
If these guys miss space even to the slightest degree, they're going to get reversed so badly. And ATATA, look at the way he put UKIT back in the corner from such a sticky situation.
Yeah, Larry got the reversal down air as you just said it, and got so much percent put UKIT back on the back burner right there. But hey, we're setting the expert neutral, and UKIT just winning it out.
Yeah, and more on your point, it's the stage control that really matters, right? I mean, ATATA could have gone for up air, you could have gone for like forward or something like that, but opted for reverse nair, just knowing that that's going to be the decider in this set is where you're going to be, not what you're going to do.
Try to get the down air up tilt, not gonna work it out, but the back. Oh, mash! What an insane mash! Whoa!
Yeah, 79 and you mash like that. And he was dead, right?
Yeah, no, I think he was fully with that range too. Oh, I think you're fully dead.
UKIT with a beautiful STI, and up air going to take ATATA's second stock of this game.
Bro, UKIT's SDI and mash is crazy. That's literally the same of the game right here, and potentially even save the entire set. But you gotta close out one more shot to bring it to game 5 right here, and that up smash on your shield is scary.
Oh, can you not roll out to the left?
No.
Oh, wow.
You kind of just have to shield SDI and get lucky when you get pushed back. So It's hard. It's just a sticky situation to get in.
Yeah, and Ness, one of those characters where I think UKIT has a harder time comboing. So ATATA is kind of being the damage demon right now. So it's going to be tough for UKIT to close this out convincingly.
Yeah, but ATATA's bringing it back slowly, getting that damage online, and this got the reversal down there, not getting the spike though. That would have got ATATA the game right there. And this is UKIT time just to seal this out, bring it to game 5.
Oh, UKIT putting themselves in the corner. This is where we've seen UKIT throw the game before.
Not going to die just yet, but that stage control back online for ATATA. And this is where it really matters. If you can't make it back right here, you're pretty much dead.
ATATA throwing out so many kill options between the fair and the side B. No way that's going to do it.
It's not going to kill just yet, but you're barely living. And even though this looks like a UKIT game, ATATA's bringing it
back in the
smash.
corner, and the yo-yo takes it for ATATA.
And there it is, ATATA moving on to winners finals. And UKIT sadly not making it on, but putting on such a huge fight towards those last 2 games right there.
Yeah, and it definitely looked like if there was like a best of 7 or something like that, I would have loved to watch that. The UKIT kind of figured something out, but ATATA just with those strong kill moves and those strong hits, I feel like, I mean, UKIT really just has that back here to contest it, right? Realize Ness, he's coming around with those, he has got those nairs, he's got those down.